Happy Saturday! I'm gonna give it a few minutes, like not minutes, but a few seconds, see if anybody pops on. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I've been getting this question a lot. Hi, Jenny. So, I'm getting a lot of questions as to like why I do what I do, or how did I get started, or what made me decide. So I'm just going to share that with you today because I have a lot of new friends on Facebook, and some of you may have heard my story before, and some of you, this is your very first time. So yeah, I'm excited to share it with you. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I've been doing this business for 2 years. And prior to these 2 years, I was a customer for 18 months. So a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half. Mm-hmm. And I seriously was just like, at first, like, I didn't even want to try these products. I was skeptical. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know, like, if this was a scam or if this was just a, like, get rich quick, or, I thought, oh, well, the company's called It Works, and, oh, they claim their products work, but I don't really know. I'm skeptical. I get a lot of people that are skeptical. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that's just, that's Photoshop. That's blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all, okay? I've heard it all. But I'm going to be honest with you. I was that skeptic. I was that person that said, there's no way. There's no way this fat fighter pill supplement works, okay? Until I started taking them. I was like, I hate using this word, but I was hounded by one of my good girlfriends that she was doing this business and she was looking for a product tester, and she was looking for someone to just help her out. Get, someone to give their testimony about this product, right? And I was just blowing her off. I would blow her off. I would say, no, I don't have the money for it. No, I'm not interested. No, I'm not. Whatever the case may be, I was that person, okay? And most of the time I would just blow her off or ignore her. And that happens, people. People ignore you. People blow you off. People will just be plain out mean. But, hey, Emily, I was that person. I'm being honest. I was that person. I was somebody that didn't want to give this a chance. Like, I was a skeptic, right? Which is normal. So after like some months that this friend had been trying to reach out to me and I kept ignoring her and telling her no, I kind of got to the point where I was like, I'm so tired of being asked all the time. I'm just going to go ahead and find out what the cheapest product is. Let's be honest. The cheapest product, and I'll go with that. It probably won't even work anyway. Okay, so my friend reached out to me again. I said, all right, you know what? What's the cheapest product you have? Because I'm not made of money. I don't have like a lot of extra money to just be spending on like some frivolous stuff, okay? So my friend gave me some options of several products that were about the same price and asked me like if I had any health and wellness goals. And I said, well, I'm doing Weight Watchers, and sometimes I go a little bit over my points, and I don't know, I'm really determined to lose weight. And so she looked in her catalog to find out what the cheapest product was to help me on my weight loss journey. And so she was like, here, this is one of the cheapest products. It's called Fat Fighters. If you know me, I love to do that Fat Fighter demonstration. I absolutely love to do that. Hi, Mom. And so I literally just like, hi, Tom. I just literally was just like, okay, this isn't gonna work, but I'll try this anyway. Okay. And I had to ask my friend, like, when I got the product, like I said, it was the Fat Fighters. I asked her, I said, you know, how do I use these products? Now that I'm your customer, like, tell me what I do. So she basically told me what I did with the product to see the best results. And so I literally just took her advice because I trusted her. She was a good friend of mine. And so I was just like, okay, let's give this a go. I ordered Fat Fighters from her well over 3 months. First of all, I had forgotten after like the 3rd month that I had, that I was still ordering. Like, I could have stopped at that point. But I noticed when I was going to my Weight Watchers meetings every week that I wasn't gaining weight, which was great because, like I said, I was like one of those people that just continued to go over her points for Weight Watchers. And so I was just like, you know, something's working here because the scale is not going up and it's moving in the right direction. Or I would go over my points and it would stay the same. So I knew that I didn't gain any weight. And I knew that if I continued, I'd more than likely lose the weight. So I literally was just like, okay, something's working. And I got curious over time and I just continued to try products. So the second product I tried was greens. It was the orange greens because I don't know. My friend who is the distributor I was buying from told me that the best flavor was berry, but I was like, nope, I'm going to do this my way and I'm not going to listen to you because that's just part of who I am. I do things my own way and it gets me in trouble. So I ordered the orange greens and I found out that I didn't really like them. Being honest, I didn't like them in water. So the only way I could force myself to drink the orange greens was in orange juice or just juice. Fruit punch, okay? Hi, everybody. Hi, Sam. Hey, Mel. Hey, Erica. I just, like, really, I don't know. So the next month I got, again, I forgot about my auto ship. And I was like, oh, crap, I'm getting another thing of orange greens. My friend was super nice and switched me out the orange for the berry. And let me tell you, I was in love. So I got berry greens. And then I got more curious because I didn't know what else this company had to offer. And I asked her, and she kept inviting me to these like one team, one missions. She would invite me to wrap parties. She would invite me to like get-togethers. And I seriously was just like, no, thank you. I'm your customer. I'm already ordering from you. I don't need to go to any of these events. Again, that's me just like still thinking in the back of my head that this was some crazy scam something. Although I was already falling in love with the products. So, I don't know. It was just like I kept ordering products, right? And then I found myself, anytime there was a new product that came out, I mean, brand new. The energy drink came out when I was a loyal customer. The essential oils came out when I was a loyal customer. I was like one of her first customers to like jump in and order. My friend kept asking me, she's like, okay, you're always wanting to try whatever is coming out new. Why don't you give this a chance? Why don't you try it out for yourself? And I was just like, no. So I kept telling her no, right? And I kept ordering. All this time, I forgot that as a loyal customer, you get what's called perk points. So for every order that you order, you're getting 10% back in perk points or dollars to use towards future purchases. And I forgot all about this. Like, and again, like, I guess the distributor, my friend, that was, you know, the girl taking care of me, yeah, she probably reminded me and told me like, hey, whatever. Because she, like I said, she is a good friend of mine. She no longer does this business, but she is a good friend of mine. And I was just like, I'll wait. And I would wait and wait. But I ended up trying so many different products that at that point I was already ordering my like 80 BB auto ship for this business. So I was just like, why am I not doing this? And then I started thinking about this business in October of 2015. So well before I even started, I really started to like listen and take into account like, what does this business have to offer me? How can I do this business? Can I do this business? I don't know enough people. I feel like I know too many people selling the product. How am I going to be so successful? Hey Amanda. Hey Katie. How am I going to do this knowing all these other people that do this business, and how am I going to find customers? How am I going to find people that want to try this? So of course, like I was getting in my own way. I was getting in my own head, talking negative, being all just naysay. And I definitely was one of those people on the like opportunity calls or, online, like virtual parties. I was one of those that was constantly asking the tough questions. And those tough questions were, how am I going to make money if I'm spending money on the products? Okay. It actually helps if you're using the products, falling in love with the products, and sharing about the products that you love and use. So I was like, oh, but I'm not going to make any money. Too many people do this and blah, 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 blah. Again, I was that naysayer. I would sometimes get very angry. And I don't even know. It was just because I was all up here and thinking so many negative things about this business already. I already had those thoughts that I'm not going to be good enough. I don't know if I can do this. I spend too much already. Whatever. So I was one of those. And I definitely was just like, oh my God, like, how am I going to make money at this? So October goes along, November goes along, December goes along. All throughout these months, I'm talking to like all my friends that are distributors, right? And I mean all. I mean friends from college that live in Kentucky, like not even in state. People I knew from college that were doing this. I talked to old neighbors that were doing this. I talked to a coworker that was doing this. I talked to my friend that I was her customer about doing this. I even talked to another friend that I met through another friend that was doing this. And I was just like, oh God, I don't even know. So my thought process was, I am literally going to sign with the person that's going to, put up with my BS, because I literally was a hardball when it came to asking questions and wanting to know about this business. And by this time, I was already researching on YouTube, looking on Google, doing all the, oh my God, it works scam, and oh my God, blah, 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 like all of that. I was that person, okay? So finally, my friend Desiree, I mean, she's no longer doing this business, but she's still a good friend of mine, and she still supports me, and I support her. She literally took the time to answer all of my questions. And I mean all. She even invited me to like her house and we talked about it. She showed me her stuff, got real open and honest. And I was like, okay. All right. I see how this actually works, and all right, I think I'm ready to dip my toes in. And then December, the end of December came along, and I was like, I'm like wavering, right? I didn't know what to do. And then January 1st comes along, and she's like, don't sign up today. And I was like, why? ready. And she's like, no, wait like till tomorrow or the next day because the company may come out with some promotion and I don't want you to like miss out on it. And I was like, okay, at least you're like giving me something to look forward to. So like January 2nd, I reached out to her and she was just like, nope, nothing yet. And I was like, okay. So then I was just like, all right. And I'm still like wavering, but I'm also just like super excited and nervous. So then January 3rd came along and she was like, you know what? Just go ahead and sign up. I'm sure that whatever promotion they do, they're going to like back it to the 1st of January. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go with the flow. And I literally waited a couple hours. I talked to her and I was like, I'm ready to do this. What's your website? How can I, I'll hit join, and she walked me through it. And I was coming to the point where I was like trying to figure out what my website was going to be and blah, 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 like filling out all my personal information on her website. And the thought hits me like, am I really doing this? Am I really going to be that crazy rap girl? Like, is this who I'm going to be? And then that fear again just set in because I didn't know what to expect. And I was so nervous. I probably was sweating and was just like, ugh. And by the way, I cleared out all of my perk points as a loyal customer because I had 350, I think it was 362 or 56 perk points. And I bought a bunch of products because that was $300 and some odd free product to get myself started. I'm like, let me stock up on some greens on the go. Let me stock up on some like samples that I can give out, wraps, whatever. I bought a whole bunch of stuff that I never tried and wanted to try, so I bought a whole bunch of stuff. And literally with shipping and everything, it only cost me like $50. So I was like, wow. But I didn't even have the money, first of all. It was right after Christmas, right like after the first of the year. I know I've got bills, like credit card bills, and I've got bills coming like in the rest of the month. So I'm hoping, like, I really need to make this money back because I don't have $99 to just throw away. Okay? It's so funny I say that because nowadays I go to Target and it's so easy to spend $99 at Target and not even think about it. Yeah, I have a card. But that's beside the point. So I had these thoughts and fears going through my mind like the entire time. And I finally hit that submit button. And my friend, she reached out to me. She's like, congratulations! You're now a distributor! Woo! Welcome to the team! And like, I was just like, oh my God, what did I just do? Did I make the right decision? Did I just... I paced this dining room for probably 10 to 15 minutes straight. And I was just like, okay. And my boyfriend, I remember, he was upstairs sleeping. And I go upstairs and I'm like, I just signed up as a distributor. And he goes, oh, wow, you finally made the decision to do something. And I was like, yeah, but now I'm scared. And he was just like, you've been feeling this way since October. What's your deal? And so I signed up as a distributor January 3rd of 2016. And I look back on it now and I like laugh because I was so nervous. I was so scared. But I do not regret any single minute of doing this business. Am I where I want to be yet? No, I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm not where I want to be, but I definitely know where I'm going. And I'm not stopping till I get there. And I don't care how long it takes me. I've had some setbacks in the last couple months, and it was really heartbreaking and hard to deal with, but you know, I gotta move forward. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep pushing. And lately people are like, oh my God, you're getting up at like 5:45, 6 in the morning to do power hours or working with others. And I do this business for myself, but not by myself. So I'm always supported. And there's like 20 plus people that are now starting to get up at 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning to work together. And that's fantastic. We bounce ideas off of each other. We learn from each other and we support each other. So that's so incredible. I never thought I would be, when I joined this company, that I would be joining a family. You know, this is a family. I've met so many incredible people from all walks of life, all over the world, France, Australia, London, Canada, all over the world. And I'm going to go to conference, my second conference in Tampa, Florida in less than 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I'll be there. And I'm so excited. And I don't know, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to expect. And no, we're not oversaturated. No, there's not a whole lot of people doing, like, active in doing this business. And there are billions of people out there that still don't even know what It Works is. Let's be honest. I've gone to several vendor events. I do several of them all the time. I talk to people at the grocery store. I talk to people in the drive-thru. I talk to people at my job. They haven't ever heard of It Works. And I'm thinking, gosh, we've been around for 17 years. 17 years. And we're still not a household name. And there's less than 200,000 distributors that are active and working. So there's tons of room to improve. There's tons of room to move up. There's tons of room to make more out of this. I don't know. I'm just really grateful. I'm really excited to see what this year has in store for me and for my team and for very many others that I know that do this, that I'm friends with. I love seeing other people's successes, and I love to just anticipate my own success. So that, my friends, is my story and why I got involved with this company and why I'm so passionate about it, because it's done a whole lot more for me than I can ever really put into words. You know, it's not just about the extra money that I make every month. And let me tell you, at the beginning, it was kind of slow. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is, you know, you get paid for the effort you put in. So if you're not putting a whole lot of effort in, you ain't gonna get much.